Hello again everyone. Will you join me in my French kitchen where today we're going to be making minestrone soup. It's a good hearty meal for a cold winter's day, for lunch or supper, and you can use whatever vegetables and tinned beans you have to hand, and I'll explain that as we go along. So here we have the ingredients that we need for today's soup. Olive oil, 2 bay leaves and a teaspoon of oregano, a carrot, 2 potatoes, a celery stick, some beans and some tomatoes in a can, a medium onion, I've got a red one but it doesn't matter, you can use white, and 1 clove of garlic. And these are optional or swap items. So I've got a double pack of bacon lardons. Bacon lardons are simply chopped streaky bacon. If you can't get those, you can use pancetta or streaky bacon and just chop it up yourself. If you're vegetarian, leave that out. And then I've got some spinach leaves and a cabbage. But you can use whatever veg you've got to hand. You can use diced courgette, green beans, broccoli, and I've got some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. But again, if you've got cheddar or Emmental, you can use that instead. 75 grams of pasta. These are small coquillettes. But if you've got a couple of packs of pasta with a little bit in, you can mix them up. If you've got spaghetti, you can break it up. It doesn't matter. And I've got a litre of homemade chicken stock. We had a nice roast dinner at Mum's, roast chicken dinner on Sunday. And I bought the carcass back and made chicken stock with it. But you can use a stock cube. You can use a vegetable stock cube if you're vegetarian. Or you can use a chicken stock cube if you want. And 1 litre of water. So those are our main ingredients. Let's get cooking. So first of all, I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in a heavy based saucepan and turn on the heat. And to that pan I'm going to add the onion. And now I'm going to cut the celery, put that in. You can use the leaves as well. I have already washed it. Just chop it up nice and finely. That's lovely. Pop that in. And now my clove of garlic. That goes in too. Give it a little stir around with a wooden spoon to mix everything up together. And now the carrot. Just try not to drop it on the floor. Like I did. Now it's time to peel the potatoes. And then we just chop the potatoes into sort of 1 centimetre cubes. And then add those to the pan too. As usual, this is a nice easy recipe. And then add in the herbs. So I'm going to turn the heat down a little. And just let those soften, those vegetables and herbs. Cook them for about 10 or 15 minutes. So while those veggies are frying off, I'm adding in the lardons or the diced bacon. That can cook in there with those as well. See, I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit now. And while that's cooking away, I'll shred the cabbage. Take out the hard bit in the centre, and I'm going to cut that in half and then just chop it fairly finely. Cutting them about that kind of thickness. That smells amazing. Well, that's cooking down well, so now I'm going to add the cabbage. Give it all a good stir. And now it's time to add the tinned tomatoes. And what we want to do is just break those up. They're whole tomatoes. Obviously if you use chopped tomatoes then no worries. But if you're using whole ones, just break them up with the wooden spoon. And in go my mixed beans. So you can use baked beans, any beans you've got really. And now I'm going to put the spinach in. And the stock. So I'm going to put the lid on now and simmer that down for about half an hour before we add the pasta. So that's simmering away nicely, and I'm just going to add some freshly ground pepper and salt. So I'm just going to leave that for about half an hour, and then it will be time to add the pasta. Well, that's cooked down nicely. So now it's time to check the seasoning and add more if necessary, and then add the pasta and cook it for another 10 minutes. So let's taste it for seasoning. A little more salt and more pepper, definitely. And now add in the pasta. A little stir. Turn the heat back up a little bit now so that the pasta gets cooked through. And in about 10 minutes that will be ready to serve. There you go, Sean.
Wow.
Some Parmigiano Reggiano.
If the smell is anything to go by, I'm in for a treat.
Hope you enjoy it.
I will. Thank you. Try this at home. It's as good as I remembered. Delish.
Well, that's it for today's video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.